But we in the South East have gained a fourth UKIP MEP, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Finch.
Hello. Are we all having fun? Yeah. Bloody right. Rob, thank you so much, and thank you for everything you've done with this conference. It's been fabulous, and everyone's had a wonderful time. And on behalf of everyone here, I thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were to look in your programme, you'll see I'm due to be speaking on being UKIP group leader on Hampshire County Council. I resigned as group leader about a week ago. So I'm not going to talk about that. I've left it in far more capable hands because, frankly, I want to do every job I do for UKIP and for our country to the best of my ability. And I can combine being a councillor and being an MEP. So I forgave the other job. So I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about something else. I like doing this to Rob because he always worries I'm going to come out with something on stage. And I just like giving him a few extra grey hairs because he hasn't got as many as me. I'm going to talk about the plan. This is my plan. Now I'm an MEP. My plan, it's not going to be the MEP with the most questions in the Parliament or the one who's on the most committees. My plan is to be the MEP who does the most to get UKIP MPs in the only Parliament that really matters in Westminster. I'm going to do that by making myself available to every one of you, to all of the branches and all of the counties, to help with fundraising and supporting our parliamentary candidates. I'm going to make sure every branch in the South East and further beyond has my number and can get in touch with me so that I can help with publicity on issues for their councillors or PPCs, anything that they're working on. You know, the fact is, having those three letters after my name doesn't make me a better person, doesn't make me a more important person. What it means is I can walk through doors that previously Ray Finch, that lout from Havant, couldn't get through. So it makes a difference, and I want to lever that. I want to use that as leverage so that we can get the most value out of all of the hard work that we've done. You know, we got 750,000 votes just in the South East in the European elections. That's fabulous. And none of our MEPs, I know in the South East, will forget that. And none of them will forget that it's your work and your votes that made it happen. We are standing on the shoulders of giants. I'm just crying again. I'm a big girl, aren't I? I only normally cry like this when I see how much money my missus has taken out the bank. I'm going to speak at every public meeting to which I'm invited, to which I can possibly go, and I challenge every single one of my MEP colleagues to beat my number of public meetings, because it is a competition. It's a competition to see who most deserves your hard work and your votes, and we're going to all fight as hard as we can for you. It's not about being over in Brussels and Strasbourg and sitting there pressing buttons like the other button pressing monkeys. We believe in Britain, and we'll be working in Britain to make our country once again our own. For those of you who are reasonably local or have dealt with me before, you know I work normally from the Leominster office as Nigel's office manager. He's sacking me from that job. I need the money as well. However, we shall still be working from Leominster. I've spoken to John and Julia Longhurst, who are the people who kindly donate the office to us, and to whom I'd like you to all applaud. They are here. And we will be making that office bigger and better. And I would like every single branch member locally, if they can, to offer to come and help, because we will be welcoming as many volunteers as possible, because we have a huge year ahead of us. It's possibly the most crucial year we've had since the end of the Second World War. It really is like that, because this is our bridgehead. These 24 MEPs we have, they're our bridgehead into getting MPs from UKIP into Westminster. And believe you me, there is no other way that we will ever leave the EU without having UKIP MPs in Westminster. So, my plan, which I'm sure all my colleagues buy into, is we're going to make the South East the leading region in the general election campaign. We've already heard that we're going to have target seats across the country and specifically across the South East. And I'll help anyone, anywhere, anytime, with all of my time and all of my energy to help make that breakthrough so that we get people like Chris Adams into Westminster. People who believe. And of course, Janice, I just got to looking at me. People who believe in our country, who believe in our future, and who will do a fabulous job, rather than, you know, these jumped up fools that we've got at present. Shakespeare once wrote in Julius Caesar, Brutus speaking. It's rather worrying when someone calls themselves Brutus, isn't it? Anyone who knows Shakespeare. There's a tide in the affairs of man, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted, all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea we are now afloat, and we must take the current when it serves or lose our ventures. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what's ahead of us now. Those of you who've seen me in the last couple of hours have known I've been running around trying to write my speech because I changed my mind over what I was going to do. So I've actually run out of bits I've written, so I'll finish in a minute. But let me just tell you now, as I've reiterated all through this campaign, and as I've always said, you know, this is our time, this is our future. You know, it's not just for you and I in this room, it's for our children, for our grandchildren. And it's not just for them, it's for our forefathers. And we're remembering D-Day. Those people endured incredible hardships. They fought and died to keep our country what it is. We would be failing in our duties as Britons if we refused to accept the challenge, if we refused to say, this is our country, we want it back, and we want to make Britain great again. Thank you very much.